Good morning and a very, very soulful Sunday to each one of my friends, my co-seekers. Today is going to be an absolutely beautiful day. I just shared with you all on the WhatsApp group. So, as I say, I'm a yes person. So, when I get the divine messages and I feel I want to do it, so there it is. So, in the first life transformation series, we had three journals. One, we reflected our dreams, our affirmations. First, we started the gratitude journal, and that made our life very beautiful. We realized that with the gratitude we can, with blessings, a big chain of love starts. Then we started writing our dream journals, our affirmations, which inched us closer to our dream journey. Then came our reflections and our takeaways. Every time we had a session, we wrote something, or we had an afterthought, we wrote something. Further to this, now in our reflections, we need to start expressing. So yesterday, I very beautifully, thought of two journals, and they're going to be thin ones with one-to-one pages each. So the expressions journal will be absolutely plain, absolute plain paper where you can doodle something. So all of us have an artist in us, and we will be doing a very beautiful workshop called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron in our second journey. So we would need to do some kind of work. So I didn't want you to find something, so I'm sending you those journals in the second batch. Then a lot of us have health issues, breakdowns. We also, if we don't even have weight issues, we've got issues to do with the lifestyle to maintain it. And now with Luke's Khazana coming our way, so many tips have come our way on what to do. So I'm chalking out the tips together as a quick tracker. And I am because I'm a Rahul Jain student, and my Bauji is my teacher who taught me first the art of scheduling years ago. And I used that so beautifully when I was a president of Lady Circle. I still have the scheduler with me. It makes your life so much easier. So yes, I am going to be sending you a scheduler as well. And in that you will just be writing your basic dreams, your goals for your lifestyle, your health, and you'll be just doing tick mark check. Have you done it? Have you done it? Have you done it? So you don't have to write. It's just about tick marking. It's about seeing how much water I've taken. It's like, have I been in the nature? Have I had raw food? Have I chewed my food? Have I, done my meditation? It's just to keep me on track. So that's going to come your way. That will be a printed journal all throughout, with of course some pages to express yourself. So these two are coming your way, and again they also have my touch, my artwork on it. I am going to write the meaning on the backside. So the five journals are coming to everyone in the new batch. And I had a long conversation with Shweta, and I want to be an unconditional giver. I don't want to charge for these two new journals, even though they are not a part of the plan, but that's absolutely okay. Let the universe unfold. Whatever we give, we get back so much. So that's going to be happening, but it's only for people who've paid up the full registration. Now, a lot of this batch students are telling me they want to join. I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is you can do the course. The bad news is I can only hold one-to-one members. I can't. One-to-one members would mean some couples included. They will be always counted as one. So Prachi, Prashant are going to be one. Prashant's going to be part of this series. Mom's going to be separate entity because she's coming alone. Alona, Salish are going to be one for me. Even though they may be sharing two screens, but by and large they share one screen. Okay. And with the couple registrations, of course, you get one screen. So if one of you are traveling, you don't get an access to second screen. You can see it later with your emails, your YouTube recordings. The good news is for people who can't be in the one-to-one people. For example, Ashna Agarwal called me up yesterday. Thank you for such a beautiful testimonial. दिल से था, बहुत सुंदर था. आपने अपनी हिंदी में अभिव्यक्ति की जो आपकी first language है. I'm very proud of you that you have taken that leap of faith despite me saying that English अच्छी होनी चाहिए. So thank you so much. तुमने मुझे magic की याद दिला दी, पूरी magic की journey. So thank you so much for that. And and there are so many people who have been absolute backbenchers, and they haven't had their cameras on. But I am no one to stop you from this journey if you want to go further. So go for it, but go for an online program. Now, the online program has got two options. One is it's for 3121, which is going to take you to assignments. Okay, that will not be interactive program. You will not be interacting with me, only if really required. It will be a one-way communication group with Amrita ma'am. She will send all the updates to you, all the assignments will come to you, but you'll have a different portal of online and offline. So your assignments will be tagged accordingly. If somebody in the online program is not responding and is becoming offline material, he will be shifted to the offline one, and you will be promoted to the online one if your attendance is great, if you've done your assignments diligently. And just remember one thing, you can do it one day later if you want to stick to the Brahma Muhurat. So if today we are doing at 5 o'clock something, you can see when you want to create it. You see how you want to go about it. So 3121 will be only for academic ones, and 5121 will be with the journal sets. So absolutely you can go for it. Here I'm charging 7121. So there is a difference, $2,000. So I would say that take the package of $5,000 better. But in that session, I am not available in Zoom. Your energy will be given to you in a offline program like that. So that's what is the good news is. So I'm not, and thank you Kuldeep ji for again and again and again pushing me to not say no to anyone. So I'm really, and as I always said, I'm a co-seeker and I'm always a yes person. So I realize that who am I to say no to anyone? So if you want to do it, do it. And for people who want to say ki we only want to pick up the new two journals and not the old two journals. So the new two journals are for 1210 and the old two journals are also for 1210. So you can choose whichever you want to do. And that's the price this year, but ultimately the price is much, much more. So we'll see how we go about it. So I will not be able to give actually the three journals in 1210. Will the trust account will incur a loss. We'll figure out the denomination separately, because when I did the 2121, I never realized that I'm going to be having two more journals. But ठीक है, जो unfold होता अच्छा है. I don't want to keep stalling it for the next batch. Let the magic begin now. So yes, that's what I wanted to really update you about the online and about the offline. So one is called Abhivyakti, where we have expressions. We are just sharing ourselves, and one is Abhipriti. Abhipriti is more about your lifestyle, your divine love with your everyday routine. What are you doing every day? Have you done something soulful? Have you indulged? So we're going to have two of these coming our way. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh will be as it is there for our, blessings, our dreams and reflections. They are coming in as is. Of course, for the non-Hindu ones who don't believe in the Hindu energy, though for me, it's all about oneness. But if you believe in that, we do have an alternate contemporary series also. So the contemporary series will come with Abhivyakti and Abhipriti. So that's perfect. Puneet, thank you for raising your hand. First, let's do the Pixit programming and then we will begin into reading. Thank you, Puneet. So everyone, let's go for a Pixit programming. Ma'am, we'll do a little fast one today. Yes, thank you. Yes, 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 we all are winners. Fantastic. Left leg in the front, right in the back. Yes, 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 we all are winners. So ultimately, that's the thing very, very clearly. Everyone can do a course, and people, even now, if you think you don't have a commitment for your cameras can't be on, please know whether you have paid 7121. If we see you in more than 5 sessions with your cameras off in the first 1 month, or 1.5 months, you will be taken onto an offline program. So there is absolutely no. So if Prashant does the same, it's the same for him. There's nothing called favoritism here, because I believe in oneness, and this is going to happen. So we are going to keep a check on your cameras being on. We're going to check on your assignments, and we will be sending you a report every single month. So that will give you a full idea of where you are, and of course, every weekly reports are also going to come. So you will know your progress report. It's very important for us to understand that reports are what leads us to perfection. If there's no accountability, we may falter. But if there's accountability, we can never falter. Today's chapter is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. It marks a beginning. It says the end. There is no end. So for me, I would say the end, the beginning. How wonderful. It's chapter number 12. And let's read about it. Puneet, let's go for it. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What if the one thing that we are all so afraid of isn't true? What if there is no such thing as death as we think of it? What if when we die, we wake up? Whence come I and whither go I? That's the great, unfathomable question. The same for every one of us. Science has no answer to it. Max Planck, quantum physicist.
So now all of us have done this past life regression therapy almost. I hope we have. If we haven't, please try. Today is a Sunday, and I say it's a soulful Sunday because it's all about finding our soul. So if you haven't done the PLR till now, please go for it. Do it. So then, now that we know that we have been traversing this journey of life. To this life, I'm Prachi Agarwal. Last life, I was Irish. Before that, I was an Arabic. Before that, I was a Hindu. Before that, I was a Catholic. Before that, I was a so whoever I am, right? That means a body can just the physical body can die. पंचभूत से आती है पंचभूत में मिल जाती है. It comes from five elements, goes in five elements. So start not being fearsome. Death is inevitable, right? Of course, we plan it. The best news about this journey is that now the power lies in us. We decide when you want to leave the body. The world doesn't say you become 80, 90, 100, it's time for you to say bye bye. No. The one-to-one Sangha can live for as long as they want because they know they have the power. So where I come from, where I go, is not such an important thing. I'll tell you one more beautiful thing about life, going a little deeper in the chapter. Our soul is trapped when it's there in a body. The minute you die, it's liberated. It's like, wow, holiday time, yay, party. So what does the soul want? Party, right? Because right now you're trapping the soul into your world. That's why I keep saying, go to the past life regression, ask the soul, ask your higher self, what's your purpose? What's your purpose? What's your purpose? Every life, if you ask your higher self, what's your purpose, you will get a new purpose in life. I've got so many purposes. So many purposes I've got. And I'm so happy. Why do you think I am who I am? I'm a normal person, right? Just because I'm going back to my PLR, just because I'm asking my higher self, what's my purpose? It comes. In my meditation and online, I saw myself made of three lotuses. I asked my higher self, why are you Kamal and why are you not Kamala? I'm a female. Why are you Kamal? I'm Kamal. So great. Then I realized I've seen Kamal from all my life. From childhood, I've been doing my painting. Every painting has Kamal. Even every wedding card, I've done thousands of wedding cards for my clients. Any genre, Buddhist cards I've done Arabic cards. Why is a Kamal there everywhere? It's a divine flower. It doesn't have a religion to it. So yes, please embrace your higher selves. People who are in a unified journey, go deeper as much as you can. Let's talk about what Ramana Maharishi has to talk about our body. Yes, please.
The body dies, but the spirit that transcends it cannot be touched by death. Ramana Maharshi, from the collected works of Ramana Maharshi.
How wonderful. So again, the spirit is going to transcend. You can't touch it. That spirit is immortal. So remember one thing, your essence, your higher self is immortal. And your higher self has all the answers. And your higher self is same as subconscious mind, which is 90% of your brain. So what are you fearsome about? You have a mentor in you. 90% of you is a mentor. Why do you need Prachi? Why do you need a guru? Why do you need anyone? The answers are within you. Go inward rather than going outward. Go inward, go deeper, plunge inside, and you will find the world of knowledge, world of wisdom, world of whatever you need. Even health. Your health issues are coming because you are now in a physical world. Go inward, go reflect in. People who have a physical problem in the next batch, please come up and we must do um, this book very well, mirror work. And of course, we will be doing about our body book, Love Your Body. We will be doing it. Let's see what Muji has to say.
If you take care of, if you take yourself to be the body and mind only, that you will certainly die. When you discover yourself as unborn and imperishable awareness, the fear of death will trouble you no longer. In fact, this is the death of death. Muji.
Let's read further.
When you wake up, all fear, including the fear of physical death, goes away. This is because what you have turned out to be isn't something that's subject to harm. Jan Frazier from The Freedom of Being.
So I just talked about this. There's nothing to fear, right? Let's talk about more. Eckhart Tolle says something very beautiful.
Death is a stripping away of all that is not you. The secret of life is to die before you die and find that there is no death. Eckhart Tolle from The Power of Now.
So what Eckhart Tolle is saying is so beautiful. Now, if you go back and see in your past life regression, Vasudha Bajoria makes you witness your death and she takes you after that. And what is the feeling? Every time it's liberation. The feeling is beautiful. Oh, I've had a full life. I've had a beautiful life. And it's such a beautiful feeling to die. So if you can die before you die, there's no attachment to death. It's okay. Whenever death comes, so what? I've got two daughters. Muskan is 18, Tavishi is almost 14. So what? I know they're independent souls that come here for a purpose. It's not like I die and the children will, oh my God. No, nothing. If you're going to a spiritual level, nothing. If on a physical level, oh, it's a big thing to have a mom around. So when I have served my purpose, whatever in my nutshell I have, what's there to fear? So one more request to everyone, keep learning, keep reading. Books are your best friends. Please keep them on your bedside. Always have one spiritual, one bodily book with you. The more deeper you go in, the more you emerge as a rock star. Yeah. So let's read further.
To die before you die means to bring an end to the mind's delusion that you are just a person. It means to die to the idea of being a person and to realize the infinite awareness that you really are. Only then will you die before you die and discover the truth that there is no death.
So once you are aware and you keep asking, say, am I conscious? Am I aware? Your infinite awareness will tell you where you are. So just realize that, hold on to that. Remember, we are here for a purpose and we are aware. Keep asking yourself, am I aware? Or am I getting sucked into the mundane lifestyle, of looking after my children, my parents, myself, my body? I'm aware. And when I'm aware, I'm love. So everything is love. I'll flow in love. How simple. Let's see. Let's please read.
Of all the things human beings can learn in this life, I have the greatest news to tell you, the most beautiful thing to share. You are that which is formless, unchanging, and never dies. Muji from Whitefire, second edition.
Please read the other one.
You, your body, mind, and the world that you see are all part of the same virtual reality. You, the real you, is formless, conscious, consciousness, and once you identify with that, you see every other identity you had is provisional, whether it is husband or father or son or wife. All these are provisional identities that have a birth and a death, and they keep transforming. They're not real. The only absolute identity you have is infinite, formless, inconceivable being that morphs itself into any reality based on its constructs. Deepak Chopra, MD, from Mind Body Green podcast.
I think we are pretty clear about this, right? We just yeah, let's read further. Yes. When I see your heads nodding, I know it's clear. So if somebody has a question, please put in the chat box. Please read, Puneet.
We have forgotten that we are this consciousness and have identified ourselves with objects. We think, I am the body, therefore I'm going to die. However, consciousness doesn't find itself in a body. The body appears in consciousness. One sec. This I'll start reading from the book. The message
Guys,
just cropped up. The
don't
message
pop
just
in your
cropped up.
messages. We're studying right now. So yes, they're talking about our soul, which is infinite being. Obviously, Shelly, yes, they're talking about the soul.
However, consciousness doesn't find itself in a body. The body appears in consciousness. The mind appears in consciousness. The world appears in consciousness. That is our experience. In spite of this, we superimpose the opposite notion onto our experience, that consciousness is in the mind and that the mind is in the body and that the body is in the world. Francis Lucille from The Perfume of Silence.
How wonderful. So again, I think it's very, very clear that where are we, what's happening to our body, consciousness is what is required, awareness is what is required, and we are reaching that very gradually. Let's read again from Ramana Maharishi.
You are now thinking that you are the body and therefore confuse yourself with its birth and death. But you are not the body and you have no birth and death. Ramana Maharishi from Be As You Are.
Please continue.
So the real answer to death is it's another human construct. If you believe in the physical world, then you have to believe in death and you have to believe in birth. But understand that you are a formless being, formless, that experiences itself as form. So, right now, that formless being is experiencing itself as a body mind. Deepak Chopra, MD, from Mind Body Green podcast.
I think all of this is very clear. Anybody has any doubt? Puneet will keep continuing from one to another. So if anybody has a question, please use chat box. It's fine. Puneet can read from the book. Don't worry. If you have questions coming up, please use the chat box. It's fine.
You have agreed that you will die only because you have accepted from someone that you were born. Shri Punja, Papaji, from The Truth Is. There was never a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor is there any future in which we shall cease to be. Krishna. It's impossible to imagine not being because you can never not be. If you imagine not being, there's an awareness that you are imagining not being. And there you are, awareness. So when you are a baby, you don't know this is a table or this is a hand or that you have a body. All your experience is a gooey universe with lots of colors, sensations, images, no thoughts yet, just a sense of wonder and confusion. Then we introduce concepts. You are a male, you are American, you are human, that's a star, that's a galaxy, that's the planet Earth. That's how the scientific worldview works. So you're suddenly now looking at the world through a filter. Consciousness has become a conditioned mind that is giving you an experience of a physical world and a physical body. And now, because you've constructed this thing in your consciousness, now you are worried about birth, death. These are human concepts. There is no birth, there is no death, there is no physical body, there is no universe. There is consciousness and it's infinite, and you are it. Deepak Chopra, MD, from Mind Body Green podcast. Immortality is attained in proportion as personal sense is overcome. As we put off the personal ego and attain the consciousness of our real self, we attain immortality. And that can be achieved here and now. Joel S. Goldsmith from The Infinite Way. Death is not extinguishing the light. It is only putting out the lamp because the dawn has come. Rabindranath Tagore.
Isn't this beautiful? Death is not extinguishing the light. It is only putting out the lamp because the dawn has come. How beautiful. So, how are we being compared? Our life, our one life, is like one day in the life of a spiritual journey, of spirit's journey. You might call that one day equal to 80, 90, 100 plus years, but it's just one. And it's like dawn to dusk. Dawn is when you're born, dusk is when you die. So the light never goes out. Never. It's always there. Just that it becomes a little lower because now it's time for the lamp to rest. How wonderful. This is the eternity of life, the infinity of life. We are the infinite beings. We are absolutely aware and conscious. The minute we are aware and conscious, life becomes magical. Let's read further.
What is it like for somebody who dies? It's the same as waking up after a dream. No different at all. My teacher. The teachers tell us emphatically that awareness or consciousness was never born and never dies. That means that when the body ends, awareness and consciousness remain as always, fully aware and fully alive. That's then that you may realize you were never the body because you find yourself to be fully aware and existing like before, except without a body. Awareness does not need a body to be aware. When the body ends, there is not a single second that you are not aware, not a trillionth of a second that you don't remain fully aware. You are eternally and infinitely aware, fully and completely alive, with a body or without a body. Consciousness and awareness never began and will never end. Robert Lanza, MD, from Biocentrism: How Life and Consciousness Are the Keys to Understanding the True Nature of the Universe. Life has no opposite. The opposite of death is birth. Life is eternal. Eckhart Tolle from Stillness Speaks.
Again, it's such a beautiful and profound statement. Life has no opposite. The opposite of death is is birth. Life is eternal. So how wonderful, amazing. Let's read further.
How would your life be different if you actually knew that no one dies? What if you knew with certainty that you and everyone else are the one eternal infinite being? What would life be like for you if you lived with that knowledge, knowing it is the truth? The sages tell us that when we know the truth, life becomes light and full of ease. There is a lot of laughter, unbridled love, and total enjoyment of everything that happens. Every moment is savored, and there's an overwhelming appreciation for the wonder and splendor of the manifestation of the world. A deep love and compassion for humanity and every living thing arises.
The minute you have oneness for the world, the minute you have oneness with humanity, deep love and compassion, everything in your life will rise. So just go for it. Be the unconditional love giver. Just go for it. Yeah, let's read what sages say.
The sages tell us that we will be unruffled by people or things that used to bother us. We won't see problems anymore or find things to be serious the way we once thought they were. We will look lightly upon all the comings and goings of the world as though it were a movie that we were watching, and we will be filled with unutterable peace knowing that despite everything that is happening, there is no end for us or anyone.
So look at your life like a movie. Just don't get so attached. Turn the page, Muskan, so that you are not so much into it. Yeah, let's read this.
From the time I discovered the secret, I knew that we couldn't die. Once I understood that there are laws governing our thought and our physical life, like cause and effect, attraction, and karma, I knew we had to live beyond this lifetime. Otherwise, what would be the point? How could anyone master the laws in one lifetime? Even the Buddha said he lived 500 lifetimes before he realized who he really is. And that's the Buddha. The feeling I, as you use it to mean your individuality, will never, ever leave you. It expands. What happens as you discover what you are is that you begin to see that others are you, that you are me, that there is only one, that you are now and always have been that one and glorious infinite being. Lester Levinson from Happiness is Free, volumes 1 to 5.
So it's very simple. Today we'll conclude this book at this chapter. Tomorrow we will talk about Avatar or Avatar or whatever you want to call it. So remember one thing. We are individuals, yes. You've come in this life, yes, as a person, but you're a soul. And that soul is consciousness. You have to get to consciousness. Right now, you're not there. Why you? None of us are there. We are not yet intertwined with the divine completely. We're not consciously aware that this life is there. Yes, we create it should be wholesome, wholesome. But yet, we are souls. And we don't have the power in us right now to evolve our soul. How do we evolve our soul? Go back to Mother Nature. Start spending time with her. Automatically, your energy points will start opening up. Meditate. The best way to open your energy centers. How wonderful. Tomorrow we will start with this new chapter. Thank you, Muskan, for showcasing this brilliant book. Let's have the Power book with us. And Power book is going to be full of power. Why? We're talking about love. Love that connects every single thing in the world. And I want a lot of energy. Puneet, let's have some energetic reading now because now it's power time. Soul and your reading was soulful. I loved it. Couldn't have asked for a better morning for this soulful chapter. Amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Now we'll have some zing in our life and we'll have it increase our momentum. Yes. So let me introduce the chapter to you. Love is the power that connects everything. When all the people in the world love one another, then the strong will not overpower the weak. The many will not oppress the few. The wealthy will not mock the poor. The honored will not disdain the humble. And the cunning will not deceive the simple, says Moji, a Chinese philosopher. How wonderful. Because love is there, so nobody has to oppress anyone. Nobody has to have a superior attitude. How wonderful. Let's read about it.
You have opportunities every day to give love to other people through your good feelings. When you feel happy, it is your guarantee that you will be giving positivity and love to whomever you come into contact with. When you give love to anyone, the love will return to you, but in a far greater way than you may have realized. When you give love to another person, if you love if your love affects the other person so positively that they then give love to someone else, then no matter how many people are positively affected, no matter how far your love travels, all that love comes back to you. Not only do you receive back the love you gave to the original person, you receive all the love back from everyone who was affected. And the love returns to your dressed as positive circumstances, positive people, and positive events in your life.
Simple. Let's turn the page, but let's understand gratitude is love. The minute you're grateful and the minute you're in love, everything in life is wonderful. So if I'm grateful for a wonderful life and a wonderful Sunday, soulful Sunday, obviously the day is going to be soulful. I'm already grateful. I know the magnificent outcome. Now look at this. On this orange diagram, you have love. Love is what permeates every single thing, every atom, every molecule, everything that is our being. So let's understand that love is the energy that drives us. Let's read about it.
On the other hand, if you negatively affect another person so much that the person goes on to negatively affect someone else, then the negativity will return to you in full. You will receive it back in the form of negative circumstances affecting money, your career, your health, or your relationships. Whatever you give to another, you give to yourself.
Very clearly. Again, I'm repeating, whatever you give to another, you give to yourself. I've said this line a couple of times, and even the book says a couple of times. So, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, says, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Take the power away from that thing. Why? How? By welcoming it. If it's something, fear, worry, health issues, whatever, take it, suck it off by just saying, I welcome it, I embrace it. And it'll just, the power is off. Let's read.
When you are feeling enthusiastic, happy, and cheerful, those good feelings affect everyone you come in contact with. Even if you connect with a person just briefly in a store, on a bus, or in an elevator, when your good feelings make a difference to any person you connect with, the effect of that one instance on your life is almost incomprehensible.
Remember, there's no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. So create that ripple effect, guys. Just be the carrier of love, of kindness, of whatever. My husband is a living example of this. He doesn't care anything about about how much money he's spending for who. He doesn't care. In Puneet is an example of that. The amount these guys give, what they get back is a ripple effect of just love, love, love. Because logic doesn't work in the world of magic. You are magically in love with somebody. You're going out of the way and you're a giver. What you'll get back is a lot of love, yeah, lot of love. So please go be that. Says Scott Adams, who's a cartoonist. How wonderful. Please read.
Love is the solution and the answer to every relationship. You can never improve a relationship with negativity. Use the creation process for your relationships and give love to receive. Use the keys to power for your relationships. Notice the things you love. Make list of the things you love. Talk about the things you love and turn away from the things you don't love. Imagine having the perfect relationship. Imagine it at the highest level you can and feel having it with all your heart. If you find it difficult to feel good about a relationship, then love everything else around you and just stop noticing the negative things in the relationship.
Yes, now let's conclude this. Yes, please.
Love can do anything for you. All you have to do is give love by feeling good, and any negativity in your relationships will fade away. Whenever you are faced with a negative situation in a relationship, the solution is always love. You won't know how it will be solved, and you can never know how. But if you maintain feeling good and give love, it will happen. The message of Lao Tzu, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, and every great being is loud and clear.
How
Love.
wonderful. Yes, love is the answer for anything and everything. Fall in love with yourself, your life, your relationships, everything that you do, your soul, and you will just evolve and transform into a better and a better and a better being. I'm not using the word human, I'm using the word being because you are being something. Let's read the points of power.
Points of power. With every single person you come in contact, you are either giving love or you're not. And based on what you give, that is what you receive.
Again, Puneet will take us from one point to another, very beautifully flowing into it. Anybody has any question, use the chat box. Puneet can always use the book. So don't worry. You can keep your chat box on if you want. Yes, please read.
Give love to others through kindness, encouragement, support, gratitude. or any good feeling, and it comes back to you multiplied in every area of your life. Look for the things you love in a relationship more than you notice negative things, and it will appear as if something incredible has happened to the other person. Trying to change another person, thinking you know what is best for another person, thinking you are right and another person is wrong, is not giving love. Criticizing, blaming, complaining, nagging, or finding fault with another person is not giving love. You have to be happy to receive the happy versions of other people. The force of love presents you with a whole array of personal emotional trainers, distinguished as everyday people, but they are all training you to choose love.
So very important to understand that personal emotional trainers will keep coming and going. And they are incredible because the power they come with them is absolutely beautiful. It unfolds you into an amazing person. So please thank these PTs. Now these PTs are really important. So just don't criticize them, don't blame them, don't nag them, don't talk about them. Accept them, embrace them, welcome them, and your life's going to be nothing but your magic. It's just going to be simple magic. Let's read further.
You can stick everything you love and want to you by looking for the things you love in other people and saying yes to those qualities with all your heart. You can't talk about or hear negativity and have good feelings. Life is presenting every person and circumstance to you so you can choose what you love and what you don't love. When you react to anything, you are reacting with your feelings. And as you do, you are choosing it. You can't change a negative situation with bad feelings. If you keep reacting negatively, your bad feelings will magnify and multiply the negativity. If you're feeling fantastic, the force of your magnetic field creates a shield that no negativity can penetrate. Changing the way you feel is easy compared to running around trying to change the circumstances of the outside world. Change your feelings, and the outside circumstances will change.
So again,
The,
the minute you have anything negative coming in, just welcome it, change the feeling. And if something negative is coming to your way, like I give you example of the day before about the prayer meet, I immediately changed myself. So just remember, you can switch. Switching is very important, and it's in your hands. Don't give the power to others. Yeah, please read.
the more you give love and feel good, the more magnetic your field becomes, and the more it expands, drawing everything and everyone you love to it, and everyone you love to you.
How wonderful. With this, we conclude this beautiful chapter on love, and about how love is detrimental about making your life, your relationships. It's all in your hands. Now, let's move on to the beautiful chapter about health. It's one of my favorite chapter, and this beautiful health chapter will ultimately unfold into loving our life with Louise Hayes, how we can heal ourselves. Just see, this is the frequency. What you see, this wave is a frequency. This is what your heart is giving. Your mind thinks a thought, your heart gives a frequency. If your heart says, oh no, sadness, if you dip below the line, your health will suffer. You are the energy source in the center. This magnetic light, this bright ball, this fireball of energy is you. It's there in every single of us, same in quantity. What frequency are we feeling? So if you're expanding your frequency, like if you see on top, you're just going in a beautiful large light. If you're going below, it's a small light. Why? Because your frequency is dipping. So where do you want your frequency to be? That's what is very important. Natural forces within us are the true healers of disease, says Hippocrates. Western medicine father. How wonderful. Yes, it's like our DNA, 100% Muskan. So let's read further.
What does it mean to be healthy? You may think that being healthy means that you are not sick, but being healthy is far from that. If you feel okay or average or nothing much at all, you are not healthy. Being healthy is feeling the same way as little children feel. Little children are bursting with energy every day. Their bodies feel light and flexible. Moving is effortless. They are light on their feet. Their minds are clear. They're happy and free of worry and stress. They sleep deeply and peacefully every night, and they wake up feeling completely refreshed, as if with a brand new body. They feel passionate and excited about every new day. Look at little children, and you will see what being healthy really means. It's the way you used to feel, and it is the way you should still feel.
I still feel that. Every morning I'm waking up to excitement. Aaj naya kya hone wala hai? And I have to take deep sleep. Why? Because I've just let go of all fear. No, I'm just flowing in love. And for this, very important for all of us to understand, do one affirmation every day without fail. I am love, I'm love, I'm love. And please have the Ho'oponopono shower if you're not having. That song is beautiful. It's forgiveness, it's love, it's gratitude. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. What a beautiful song. Have a Ho'oponopono shower every single morning. I've had it. Every morning I do it. That way, you're just telling every single cell, every single body part of yours, thank you. And you put soap in your body, just let that song flow and the words start flowing in your body. It's beautiful. Flow in love. Let's read.
You can feel this way most of the time because unlimited health is available to you unceasingly through the force of love. There is never a second that anything is withheld from you. Whatever you want is yours, and that includes unlimited health. But you have to open the door to receive it. What do you believe? For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. King Solomon, circa 10th century BC, biblical king of Israel, in Proverbs 23-7.
So, again, whatever we're thinking is what we are becoming. And it's such a beautiful knowledge to know that, we are the change makers. Today, if I feel bad, I can lift myself up. Today, I feel wonderful, I can become even more wonderful. Today, I feel love, I can be even more lovelier. Why? Whatever I think, I become. And please remember, thinking is from the heart, from the mind, and feeling is from the heart. So that's why King Solomon is saying, what he thinks in his heart, so is he. So if your heart is agreeing in coherence with what your brain thinks and is feeling the excitement, the love, you're going to be that only because your frequency will be that. How wonderful. Let's read further.
These are among the greatest words of wisdom ever given. But what do they mean? For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. What you think in your heart is what you believe to be true. Beliefs are simply repeated thoughts with strong feelings attached to them, like, I catch colds easily. I have a sensitive stomach. I find it hard to lose weight. I'm allergic to that. Coffee keeps me awake. All these are beliefs, not facts. A belief is when you have made up your mind, the verdict is in. You've nailed the door shut and thrown away the key, and there is no room for negotiation. But whatever you believe and feel is true will be true for you, whether your beliefs help you or harm you. Whatever beliefs you give out, the law of attraction says you must receive back. Many people have more fearful beliefs about disease than they have good beliefs about health. It's not surprising because of the attention that is given to the disease in the world. And you are surrounded by that every day. In spite of all the advances in medicine, disease is increasing because people have become increasingly fearful of disease.
I keep reiterating this fact. If you're feeling in a low frequency, then you are going to attract diseases to yourself. If you feel, and I've done that gazillion times. I've been there. So everyone who's thinking Prachi is saying it because she's never felt it, I've gone to worst. I think in the entire, how many of us? We have 45 people on call. Has anyone gone through cancer? No, right? I have gone through it. Why? What I thought in my heart is what I became. I had resentment. I didn't love life, and I just felt like I was a victim. I even spoke to you that what happened, Ladies Circle. I started feeling so. I was resenting the fact that these women are always hounding on to me, and I let that build on me. That the doctor said you have cancer again. Obviously, very nicely, there was a false alarm, but it wasn't false. If you see, it did. The system read it, but I detoxed myself again. So if you're feeling bad about your allergies, about your colds, about your knee pains, about your back pain, or about your, your foot pain, or I can't walk so much, or I can't talk so much, or whatever, you are attracting the law of attraction all the time, 24/7. It's working. Your beliefs are going to become your reality, and health is all about beliefs. So again, if you have had corona, if you are going through corona, if your family is going through it, all you have to do is feel good and keep blessing. This too shall pass. Bless, bless. Give it. And remember, we are super healers. We can heal ourselves. We can heal the others. In Luke Cotino's book, we talked time and again about intermittent fasting. If I'm sick, I'm not supposed to eat. And then if I'm having samosas and falkas and sabjis, I'm not supposed to eat. Go on a liquid diet. Go natural. Give yourself that gift. If your body is toxic, you have to flush out the toxins. Liver detox is so beautiful. Do it, liver detox. With Luke, we've done that before. So please understand, everything negative will simply fade away if our feelings change. Feelings are the most important thing. Let's read further.
Do you have more good feelings about health than you have negative feelings about disease? Do you believe in lifelong health more than you believe in the inevitability of disease? If you believe that your body will deteriorate with age and that disease is inevitable, you are giving out that belief, and the law of attraction must return it to you closed as the circumstances and state of your health and body. For the thing that I fear comes upon me, and what I dread befalls me.
That's the law of attraction. This is said by Job in 325. So understand very, very, very clearly. If you fear something, law of attraction will make it come true. Because why? Because fear is a negative feeling zone. In the same book of power, we had a feeling chart, right? Tipping line. Above is good feeling zone, below is bad feeling zone. If I'm worrying, if I'm fearing, if I'm doubting, if I have any negative emotion, I am going to fall sick. I am going to fall down in my life. So I have to make myself go up. Let's talk about placebo effect.
The placebo effect in medicine is proof of the power of belief. One group of patients is given real pills or treatment, and another group is given the placebo, a sugar pill or fake treatment, but neither is told which one is a cure for their symptoms or illness. Yet the group that gets the placebo often experiences significant improvements and the reduction or disappearance of symptoms. The startling results of the placebo effect regularly demonstrate the power of beliefs.
So it's so beautiful, right? I think I'm a patient and I'm being given medicines and I'm healing. I'm like, wow, I'm healing. I'm healing. And what is it? It's actually fake medicines. Just because my mind says I'm with a beautiful doctor who's giving me these medicines, amazing, more power to me. And I heal. How wonderful. Let's continue.
The startling results of the placebo effect regularly demonstrate the power of beliefs on our body. What you continually give to your body with your beliefs or strong feelings, you must receive in your body. Every feeling you have satur- saturates every cell and organ in your entire body. When you have good feelings, you are giving love and you receive the full force of health through your body at an astounding rate. When you have bad feelings, the tension causes your nerves and cells to contract. The vital chemical production in your body changes. Your blood vessels contract and your breathing becomes shallow, all of which reduces the force of health in your organs and your entire body. Disease is simply the result of bodies not being at ease over a long period of time because of negative feelings like stress, worry, and fear. Your emotions affect every cell in your body. Mind and body, mental and physical, are intertwined. Thomas Tulko, sports psychologist and author.
Your emotions affect every cell in your body. So if you're feeling bad, some cells, and you have trillions of cells in your body, all of us have, our mind and our body, mental and physical, are intertwined. So if I feel bad, I'm going to physically suffer. So please understand this very loud and clear. This is where the play of mind and body comes. Now, this is not to do with spirit. Spirit's oneness is love, but this is the play of your physical body. Because the physical body has 10% brain, that's the conscious brain. You're allowing that brain to think, oh my God, I have this problem. And the problem manifests into a dis-ease. Disease itself is a break, right? I'm not easy with something in my body. And that's why something manifests. The world is inside our body. Let's understand this.
The world inside your body. There is an entire world inside you. To realize the power you have over your body, you need to know about this world because all of it is under your command. All the cells in your body have a role to play and they work together for the sole purpose of giving you life. Some cells are the leaders of particular region or organs and they manage and direct all the working cells in their region like your heart, brain, liver, kidneys and lungs. The leader cells of an organ directs and manages all the other cells working in that organ, ensuring order and harmony so the organs works perfectly. Petrol cells travel throughout the 60,000 miles of blood vessels in your body to maintain order and peace. When there is a disturbance, such as a scratch to the skin, the petrol cells immediately signal the alert, and the appropriate repair team rushes to the area. For a scratch, the first on the scene is the blood clotting team, and they work to arrest the blood flow. After their work is done, the tissue and skin teams move in to do the repair work to the area, mending the tissue and sealing the skin.
Did you understand what this said? Our body is gorgeous. It's like a colony, it's like a system, it's a mechanical system. There are trillions of cells in our body, and each cell has been given a role. Remember each cell. And they work how? This what is the sole purpose? Their sole purpose is to keep us energized and to give us life. Now, the way in life, in organizations, you've got people as members, and then you have leaders who are leading. Even in Indian government, you've got people, we the Janta, then we have some administrators, and we have somebody, and then we have the politicians and the prime minister, right? That's the way we are made. Similarly, in our body, these cells, this cluster of cells have leaders. Now, these leaders are particularly looking after that particular organ or that particular area. So, trillions of cells in a body, and our body has so many organs. They are localized people who are looking after that region. Our heart has one leader who's looking after many cells. Our brain has one. Our liver has one. Our kidneys have one. Our lungs have one. These leader cells, they, you know what they are? So they are looking after one organ, and they will directly give a command: do this, do this, do this, do this to other people who are following. Who are the other people? Here are the cells, the trillions of cells in a body, and all of them together unanimously in harmony work and ensure that your body is doing beautifully. Now, our body has 60,000 miles of blood vessels, 100,000 kilometers. Can you imagine? You have 100,000 kilometers in your body. How thin must the blood vessels be? And anytime, everywhere you poke, sometimes galti se machhar bhi kaat gaya. If you do like this, blood comes out. Why? 60,000 miles of blood vessels, 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels is running in our body. Why? So that everything is beautiful. So when you have a kneel, that bruise that you have, why? So that, why did it become blue? The blood circulation stopped. So you've dented your body, you've hurt your body, and the body has taken a hit. Those cells can't make the blood flow. So you get abrasions, you get those things. And when there is any disturbance, like a scratch or anything, immediately that area, that officer there, the leader cell there will say, oh, alert, alert, I need this, I need this. And then what's happening? The blood, for example, if I've, you need to clot the blood, right? Now the blood is flowing out of my body. I've had an accident or a scratch. The blood clotting team will come. Okay, stop the blood flow, stop the blood flow. It can't go out of the body. And immediately the blood stops working, stops clotting. It just clots up and it just stops flowing out. So all this is done so beautifully. That's why I keep saying, please thank your body in the Ho'oponopono shower. Those 100,000 miles of blood is flowing in your body, looking after the organs, looking after your entire system. There's so much inside our body. The tissues, so much happening. And they're repairing our body. In the night, in the morning when you're waking up, your teeth are smelling. Your nose may have something extra. Your eyes may have something here. You may have urine rush. You may have to go past stool. What is this? The body is healing. The cells are taking out all the toxins every single day. So people who are constipated, you're keeping the toxins in your body. What do? Have enema, whatever. I've introduced you to Subhaja, and there's so much. So I've also enrolled for a course on naturopathy from 17th of May to I think 21st of May. I'm sure a lot of good naturopath stuff will come and we'll talk about that in the next batch. So it's very important to understand that whenever, okay, let's talk about the next paragraph. Yeah, this is so beautiful and please read it very carefully. Puneet's voice is so therapeutic. It's like you've gone into therapy and, you're like, it's so beautiful. So don't sleep away. Be with it. Understand. Yes, Puneet.
If an intruder enters your body, like a bacterial infection or virus, the memory cells immediately take an imprint, snapshot of the intruder. The imprint is checked against their records to see if there is a match with previous intruders. If they find a match, the memory cells immediately notify the relevant attack team to destroy the intruder. If there is no match, the memory cells open up a new file on the intruder, and all the attack teams are summoned to move in and destroy the intruder. Whichever attack team is successful in destroying the intruder is then recorded by the memory cells in their files. If the intruder returns, the memory cells will know who they are dealing with and exactly how to deal with them.
This is one problem. Now, if I've had a cold and a cough or allergy, ek bar ho gaya, fine. Body's taken it. But if I start thinking, oh my God, this happened to me, and second time it repeats, oh, I'm prone to allergy. Mushroom doesn't suit me. Oh, this doesn't happen because I have thought of it. And what this entire intruder, now the body thinks of it as an intruder. It will say, oh my God, I'm prone to this. And the memory cells, they will imprint that. And that's the problem. So please check on your thinking, your thoughts. Your thoughts make you. So if you have some thought, if you think that this is how it is, attack will become successful and your body will have a blowdown. So please be so careful. This chapter is one of the biggest treasures Rhonda Byrne could have given us. So I request each one of you, please, please, please go back and read this chapter again after today. It's very, very imperative. Please read.
If for any reason a cell of your body begins to change its behavior and cease to work for the good of the body, the patrol cells signal the rescue team to push in to repair the cell. If the cell needs a particular chemical to be repaired, it is found inside your natural pharmacy. You have a complete pharmacy operating inside you that can produce every healing chemical that a pharmaceutical company can produce. All cells must work as a team 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for their entire life. Their sole purpose is to maintain the life and health in your body. You have around 100 trillion cells in your body. That's 1 followed by 14 zeros, that many cells who are working non-stop to give you life. All 100 trillion cells are under your command, and you are commanding them and instructing them with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs.
Sneha, your trillions are saying you're sleeping. So wake up, have water, don't sleep. Tell your body, it's all in your mind. If you think it's time to sleep, you'll sleep off. I just saw you like snoozing. So, okay, now remember, every cell in our body is beautiful. It's doing a beautiful job of keeping us intact. They have rescue team, they have a blood to clotting team, they have a healing team, they have so much. And the best thing is they have a complete pharmacy operating inside us. And all the chemicals in the world which man has made, whatever you call them, they're all there in your body's pharmacy. So if your body has a pharmaceutical company running inside it and your body knows when to heal what are you wanting a pharmacy from outside? I'm telling all of you, I'm not taking a COVID jab. I'm not screwing up my body's pharmacy. World can say whatever. I'm not taking anything. In my body, ever since cancer is gone, I've not put in any medicine. Nothing, no Panadol also. It's 13 years of being clean. I don't want to screw it up by putting these injections in my body. No, I don't. So please understand, your body is healing. It's what your mind that's doing. 100 trillion cells in your body, trillions of cells. She said 100 trillion. I just say trillions of cells. Imagine that's your body. It's giving you life, it's giving you organs. Your body has this beautiful organ called liver that automatically heals itself. Do you know that? If 1% the liver, gets kharab, it'll heal itself. How wonderful. So please, please think about your thoughts, think about your feelings, think about your beliefs. They're ruling your body. If you have some beliefs, you're bound to fall. The life will be so. Yes, it's a beautiful eye opener chapter. So think about your thoughts, what you're thinking, feel about what you're feeling and your beliefs. And the best thing is you have it in you to change it. You have it in you to change it. That's the good news. Let's read further.
Whatever you believe about your body, your cells believe too. They don't question anything you think, feel, or believe. In fact, they hear every thought, feeling, and belief you have.
So if you're telling yourself also something, it's yourself damaging. If you're doing a hoponopono shower and telling your body, I love you, I'm sorry, I thank you, then how wonderful. The body's like, wow, I've been blessed. So that's why I say it's mandatory to do the hoponopono shower. People who haven't done it, start it now. Just understand. It's all in the mind. Yes, Alifia, I never have a jet lag. I travel so much. I'm always fresh because I tell myself I'm looking forward. Why will I sleep there? So, yes, it's beautiful. Let's read further.
If you think or say, I always get jet lag when I travel, your cells receive jet lag as a command and they must carry out your instructions. Think and feel that you have a weight problem and your cells receive the order of a weight problem. They must follow your instruction and keep your body in an overweight condition. Be afraid you might catch an illness, and your cells receive the message of the illness, and they immediately get busy creating the symptoms of the illness. Your cells responding to your every command is simply the law of attraction working inside your body.
So,
Face
again,
towards,
one
sorry,
second, Puneet. So, no, you're right. So, now if I think I have weight problem, if I think that, oh, मैं पानी पीती तो वेट बढ़ जाता है, पराठा खाती तो वेट बढ़ जाता है, वेट बढ़ेगा. अपनी माइंड को बॉडी को बोल के देखो कि मैं जो भी खाना खा रही हूँ ऑफ कोर्स मॉडरेशन में खा रही हूँ 80% की है मेरी चू कर रही हूँ फॉलो द राइट रिचुअल्स you will never ever put on weight. All of us who've got weight issues are not realizing we can shake off our beliefs so beautifully. Let's handhold each other. Let's go in a life where everything is beautiful And let's see whatever's happening is beautiful. Even a slice of pizza, even lasagna, big portion will not make you fat because you're once in a while indulging and you're giving yourself a treat. So please go for it. Now, if you are already thinking, मुझे कोरोना हो जाएगा, होगा, या मुझे नहीं हो जाएगा, मुझे नहीं हो, नहीं, मुझे हो जाएगा because मैं fear कर रही हूँ. Simply, your body is receiving your messages. So if you're ill, you're creating something. Please be careful of what you're creating. Face towards a perfect image of every organ, and the shadows of disease will never touch you. It's very important to affirm that my body works on its optimum best. Thank you for this beautiful gift of health. We're doing that every single day in meditation. Why? Because we have to ingrain that in thought in us. A lot of my meditation, when I'm doing some things, it's your thought that every single day you will hear it and wo kahin na kahin imbibe ho jayega. That's why the power of repetition. Why do you think some top-notch coaches in the world keep repeating and people are like, oh my god, she repeats? Yeah, she repeats because that's how you understand. The brain doesn't register in one go. Second time it understands, third time it understands more. When you read this book second time, you'll be like, oh my god, this we didn't read this in the first time. Our mind can't take every single thing every time. So what do we want? Let's understand. Please read.
What do you want? What would you love? Because that is what you must give to your body. Your cells are your most loyal subjects who serve you without question. And so, whatever you think, whatever you feel, becomes the law for your body. If you want to feel as good as you did when you were a child, then give your cells those commands. I feel amazing today. I have so much energy. I have perfect eyesight. I can eat whatever I want and maintain my ideal weight. I sleep like a baby every night. You are the rule of the kingdom, and whatever you think and feel becomes the law of your kingdom, the law within your body.
So I'm telling you all today, that I'm going to be 43 in 9 days from now. I'm counting down to my birthday and I'm loving it. So now I have perfect eyesight. I have no glasses. And I tell you, another 20 years, 30 years, you'll never see me with glasses. Why? My body is beautiful. It doesn't need these glasses. Why does it need anything outside? Just feel amazing about every part of your being. If you have constipation issues, just say my body digests the food so beautifully, it excretes so beautifully. Whatever you feed to your body will happen because you are the ruler of your kingdom. How wonderful. I wanted to read a very beautiful chapter, even though I had not planned it, but I really want to read it today because it's a Sunday and it's soulful. So let's read it. Muskan, please turn the page, Peter. The power of your heart. In some sense, man is a microcosm of the universe. Therefore, what man is a clue to the universe. So please understand this is said by quantum physicist David Bohm. So, ultimately, our heart, love is everywhere, right? Now, what is the power of our heart? Let's understand that. Please read.
The inside of your body is an exact map of our solar system and the universe. Your heart is the sun and the center of your body system. Your organs are the planets, and just as the planets depend on the sun to remain in balance and harmony, so do all the organs in your body depend on your heart to remain in balance and harmony. Scientists at the Institute of Heart Math in California have shown that feeling love, gratitude, and appreciation in your heart boosts your immune system, increases vital chemical production, increases physical vitality and vigor, reduces stress hormone levels, high blood pressure, anxiety, guilt, and burnout, and improves glucose regulation in diabetics. Feelings of love also create a higher degree of harmony in the rhythm of your heart. Heart math has shown that the magnetic field of the heart is 5,000 times more powerful than the magnetic field of the brain and reaches out several feet from our body.
So yesterday, Ankita had asked me a question about aura. So imagine I think a thought, but if my heart is in coherence with my mind, and if I can feel that feeling, it's 1,000 times more. So what you think in your heart is what you become. For as he thinketh in his heart, so he becomes. Why? Because I'm thinking a thought from my heart, and my heart is getting feelings, and I'm manifesting them. This is a proper analysis done in the Institute of Heart Math in California. You have no idea that institute has such beautiful findings. If you ever go to study the heart math, what they're coming up with, you'll be amazed. And the crux of every matter is gratitude, 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 appreciation, appreciation, appreciation. So, and of course, love. Three things make your life wonderful. Again, the number of three, power of creation: love, gratitude, happiness. You are in this world and you create the life that you want. स्टॉप सेइंग ये क्यों नहीं हुआ, इतना ट्राई किया, अच्छा मैनिफेस्ट भी किया था, अरे मैनिफेस्टेशन में क्या कमी थी, वो आपको क्या पता, आपको लग रहा है आपने किया था, डिड यू फील सो स्ट्रांगली? नीलम, you're sleeping, wake up, have a glass of water. So I know it's a Sunday, you could all go back and sleep, no problem. So please understand your level of thoughts and that you amplify them in your heart is the most important for manifestation. It's a magnetic field of the brain. And this heart is just surrounding you. Why do you think when you enter a room, like, oh my God, she's all about love? You want to get attracted to her because you love. People can sense it because your aura is there. It's around you. It's the magnetic fold is around you. So create that aura. Let's read further.
Other scientists are revolutionizing our understanding of the effect of love on our health through experiments with water. What does water have to do with health? Your body is made up of 70% water. The inside of your head is 80% water.
Again, such an important thing. Same is the case with our world and Mother Earth, planet Earth, everything. Now, water is very, very, it's got therapy, it's got power. So, I'll tell you one beautiful thing. Never fill your glass bottles and keep them in the kitchen. Unless and until in the kitchen, you're going to have some beautiful chanting going on. In my house, I've started a culture where, we put that little tape recorder, nahi hota, it's called pre-fed, Om. It's just plugged in. Everyone's Om, Om, Om. So it's okay to have. If you're having water from a glass bottles, they have to be energized. Water therapy is beautiful. It's absolutely like, I have been showing this. I don't know if right now you can see it. Maybe I'll switch off my. So that's something which I've been using. Like, it's a bottle. I put affirmations, switch words on it. So if I want to lose weight, I can just energize my water with whatever affirmations I'm giving. If I want to become healthy, I can use any affirmation that I want to have, put it in the water. Energize your water. Every bottle of your water in your house, energize it. Put some music. Then whenever you're having that, like when I sit here, I put 3 bottles of water next to me. जो अच्छी बातें आ रही हैं, हम सुन रहे हैं, the water is taking them up. And this water I'm drinking. So whatever I'm hearing, I'm again taking the energy in me. So glass, and why did I use a green bottle? Because the green is the color of the heart. Nobody's told me, I just wanted to use the green color. But my heart chakra is green. And I just said, okay, let me have it green. I even have a purple bottle. I even have a blue bottle. I've got many rainbow color bottles. I buy them from the market. I put them with water. I energize them. And my water bottles are in my room where my chanting, my affirmations are going on. So even if I'm not home, my bottle is being energized. So the water has a beautiful quality. It's making you pure. 70% of your life is water. One more thing today I want to tell you all. If 70% of our body is water, please try and do 70% of your time as water time. Intermittent fasting and this. If you make 70% of your time as intermittent fasting or water fast, you will automatically be healed and aligned. So that's the power. It's very beautiful. 16, 17 hours of water fast if you do, and very easy to follow. I've been following it for a long time. So if you do that, is going to be more magical. So intermittent fasting is very beautiful. So I start my day around 12ish with my honey lime water and everything. Before that, so it's plain water. Then whatever I'm having is infused water. It's got some vegetables, fruits, or whatever, plain water infused. Otherwise, it's fully pure water. So when I wake up in the morning at 3 and until the time which is 11, if I'm having my 3 liters of water or two and a half, they're just plain water in colored bottles with energized water. So please try and adopt that and see how you'll grow as a person. Let's read further.
Researchers in Japan, Russia, Europe, and the United States have discovered that when water is exposed to positive words and feelings, such as love and gratitude, the energy level of water not only increases, but the structure of the water changes, making it perfectly harmonious. The higher the positive feeling, the more beautiful and harmonious the water becomes. When water is exposed to negative emotions, such as hate, the energy level of the water decreases and chaotic changes occur, negatively affecting the structure of the water. If human emotions can change the structure of water, can you imagine what your feelings are doing to the health of your body? Your cells are made up of mostly water. The center of every cell is water, and each cell is completely surrounded by a layer of water. Can you imagine the impact of love and gratitude on your body? Can you imagine the power of love and gratitude to restore health? When you feel love, your love affects the water of the 100 trillion cells in your body.
So next time you pick up a glass of water, thank it, say I am love, and feel the love permeating in your body. Second thing, I have shared this in the manifestation video many times. Today I will try and share again. You can go and check Dr. Emoto's water experiment. He was a Japanese scientist. He studied that water was subjected to different moods, what happens to them, how they become crystallized. So if it's chanting, if it's chanting, whatever you want to call it, or it's anything to do which is affirmations, the water is going to beautifully unfold, and that water will come in your body, and trillions of cells will get healed. And if you bring loud music like jang 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 music, तुम लड़ रहे हो ये हला बलू वला वलू या kitchen में किच किच हो रही है, so your water will get those energy. So that's the reason my water, I first thing in the morning when I do it myself. I fill it up with my aquaguard, I energize it and keep it in my room, and nobody can touch my water. My room is my heaven. Kitchen में क्या हो रहा है मुझे क्या पता, servants are arguing with each other, whatever. Even though the om is going on, they may switch off the om after a while. So the water experiment is beautiful. It's very, very important to understand how our feelings are. There's a rice experiment also about Dr. Emoto. If somebody really wants to understand, करके देखो. I have done this long year, 5-7 years ago. Rice को डाल दो थोड़ा सा पानी के साथ, गालियां बको. Whenever you have all frustration, tension, that will become molded yeast. It will have some dirty stuff. And the rice which is kept clean, you're just giving it, I love you, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, will just always be fresh. The power of water is intense. So if you really want to become a channel of love, please understand, make your bodies clean. Don't have medicines unnecessarily. Tell your body, I can heal myself. Shweta is a live example. She was having a popping of medicine every single day for a headache. I just told her, go with the power of your body, heal it. Today she's barely popping and she'll get medicine free very soon. I have one little medicine going in my body, but the little medicine is making it dirty. That's the thyroid that I'm having. But I'm promising myself the next batch is going to go off. It's already gone off in this batch only. The intensities come low. Just because if you start telling yourself, I am fine, I'm fine. I'm not going to drop off the medicine immediately and play with my body. Maybe it play. But I want to be safe. So I'm trying to say, just have love and gratitude for your body, and you will just develop into a beautiful person. Tomorrow we'll read about how to use the power of love for perfect health. It's again a very, very beautiful reading. Thank you, Puneet. You were absolutely magnificent, amazing, loved it. Powerful
Thank you.
voice as always. I've always loved what you write. I've always loved how you talk whenever you address us in roundtable and otherwise. It's amazing. Okay, today I'm
Thank
reading a
you. Thank you.
chapter. I'm opening a chapter. It says, wow, healing atmosphere. The chapter number is 111. The page number is 111. It says, I am a magnet for miracles. How wonderful. This dis-ease breeds in unforgiveness. Forgiveness is nothing to do with condoning behavior. The very person you find it hardest to forgive is often the one you need to let go of the most. I have found that forgiving and releasing resentment will even help dissolve cancer. How wonderful. This is a manifestation for affirmation for the day. So, more power to us because we are definitely a magnet for miracles. Whether we know it or whether we don't, we are. And this chapter is a very inward chapter on health, and health is wealth. There's a reason why people say that. So, I would request each one of you, if possible, become farmers. Go back to growing your own grains. Go back to, I've done that in my factory. Yesterday we had palak paneer in the house. It was from our terrace. We had a palak from our terrace. I'll send you some pictures. Now chilies have grown up. We're going to have organic chili flakes in the house. We've had brinjals and they have a small terrace. Huh? Fir bhi we have all of this. It's enough for our family. So become farmers. It's very gratifying. Bless your fields. So if you can do that, if you have factory premises or you have in your house places, do. And if you say अब जगह नहीं है, अरे pots में हो जाता है बहुत कुछ. Start growing your dhania. At least go something organic. Try and have as much. So I think farming is beautiful. Monish is doing that. Puneet is doing that. I am doing that. Now Kuldeep ji is doing that. So start growing. Become farmers. Because ultimately we need to embrace an organic lifestyle. How wonderful. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Let's just meditate quickly for a soulful Sunday and let's understand what's coming our way. And again, whoever wants to register, I'll strongly, strongly say first speak to me before paying up. I would prefer you to do an online program because you have been empowered now. Let the newbies come on the live program. Don't become so greedy, become selfless. You can always form your own groups. It's not like you can't form your groups. And we will try and form the groups for even all of you. Let's straighten our back, see our postures. Our back straight. Our feet firmly placed in the ground below. Our hearts open, our eyes closed, us wearing a smile. Our hands either in a praying position or open to the heavens above. They can be kept on the tabletop, they can be kept on your thighs. You can have a Gyan Mudra, whatever you want. Just be comfortable. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Let's inhale in gratitude. Feel the gratitude in every cell of your being, trillions of cells in your body. Feel the gratitude. Exhale gratitude for a beautiful life and a wonderful body. Inhale love. Love for life, love for your body, love for yourself, love for all that's working in you. And share your love with the world by exhaling it. Inhale peace, joy, happiness. I am joyful. I am peace. I am happy. And I give the same qualities and I spread them in the world. I share my light. Life is lit. Life is bright. Life is love. I am love. I am the light. I am the light that shines bright. And I'm here for a purpose. And I'm inching closer to my purpose because I am spiritual. I'm realizing the power of my spirit, my soulful journey. And I know I'm only going inward. My graph in human life might be progressing up, but I'm having divine connection and I embrace it in totality. I am a believer in love, believer in myself, believer in life. knowing that life has my back, knowing that I meet like minded people who are my extended family, and we just flow effortlessly. Life is beautiful. I am beautiful. My friends are beautiful. My family is beautiful. All the connections I make are beautiful because I am love. And love permeates in every cell of my being. And so it is. Thank you, Mother Earth, for blessing us with such beautiful divine knowledge, with divine virtues. We are so grateful. Thank you for making us more understanding, more compassionate, more kind, more grateful, more blessed. We promise you we would be a part of your journey and we would be extending beliefs. Whatever you're growing in us, the tree in us, is what we will come to fruition. We will increase this chakra of goodness. And so it is. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Janani Janmabhoomi. We're ever grateful to our planet Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's thank our life. Look at eye level, with eyes closed, with inner eyes. Thank you, dear past, for enriching me with so many obstacles. I know that I was in pursuit of knowledge, and today in the present, I'm being enlightened, and I'm so grateful for these beautiful life lessons and experiences. If I hadn't gone through the downs, I wouldn't have realized the value of ups, and today I realize them with wholeheartedness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my glorious future, I thank you for being so magnificent because I will co create with the universe and we will be magnificent and magical, and so it is. Let's expand our hearts to the universe. Thank you, universe, for having our backs. Thank you, cosmos, for keeping us part of your Leela. Thank you, divinity, for blessing us, showering us with your infinite blessings. Thank you, angels, for protecting us, guiding us, showing us cues. Thank you, guardians, for protecting us from anything which is untowards. We are so blessed. Expand your angel hearts. Spread your hands. Go as wide as you can. I am love. Love flows from me. Love flows in me. Because I am a channel of love. I'm open and receptive to all the goodness and abundance in the world. Because I am a yes person. So it is. Close your hands together in front of your heart. Rub them together. Energize them. And bless your head, your conscious, subconscious mind, your brain. Bless your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your ears. Bless your neck. Bless your foot pipe. Bless your shoulders. Bless your arms upper to lower. Bless your backbone upper to lower. Your back, your hips, your lungs, your heart, your liver, your gallbladder, kidneys, stomach, intestines, uterus, sexual organs, excretory organs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, soles of your feet, toe finger, nails, and come back up. Hand in front of your heart. Let's bless the trillions of cells in our body, the blood circulation system, muscles, tissue, fiber, and the energy that flows in it. Let's bless the skin that protects us. Let's bless the bones that bind us together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We know you're working on your optimum best, and we are so grateful. Thank you for keeping us healthy. Thank you for keeping all the additional weight and all the negative feelings out of our body. We're so grateful to you. Thank you for the water in my body. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, let's invite love, infinite love from our hearts between our palms. Feel the energy. If you have the energy, you'll feel your arms coming together with some energy. and share your energy with your Sangamitra, their loved ones, and the world that needs healing. We send our love, light, healing, blessings, and abundance to each soul who wants it. And so it is. Rajni ji, Pratima ji, Ankita and Akshay, Sunita, Shalu, Payal, Shraddha, Sudha, Radhika, Sangeeta ji, Anju ji, Ravi ji, Veena, Meenakshi, Monish, Salish, Puneet, Neha, Mudita, Ayushi, Shelly, Rima, Shweta, Nisha, Neelam, Sneha, Archana, Anika, Shalu, and the ones whose cameras are off, KP, Kiran, Reena, Meenakshi, Alifia, Born Wonderful the Life, Pramila, Sapna, Kainat, Poonam, Muskan, Niyati, Ayushi, Sushma ji. Thank you everyone for this magical Sunday. I hope it's super soulful and I'm really, really, really looking forward. I have a little longer session. Today is a Sunday, so I'm taking the advantage and I'm going with the flow. Pratima ji wanted to share her reflections, so if people who want to leave can leave. I'm sure it's going to be very soulful to hear a lady who's all the time blessing each one of us, complimenting each one of us. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a little blurred, Pratima ji. Your camera needs to get focused. Just adjust the camera. We can see you a little blurred. No problem. One second, one second. Muskan, you have to unmute, ma'am, because I can't hear her. I'm trying to unmute her. It's not happening.
Am I audible?
Yes, absolutely.
Uh, Today is the best day of my life. For today, I'm sharing my journey of 121 days with Prachi and this life skill series 1. Rather, I will say all these 121 days have been the best days of my life. You begin the day with such profound learnings and then reflect on them throughout the day. Gives a new meaning to each day. To me, what began as should I or should I not has become this and only this would it be. So thankful to you, Prachi. Thank you. The energy of Prachi with a knowledge of interpretation was the icing on the cake. Everything that we read seemed so easy to understand. And her sharing of her life's journey with its roller coaster ride was a revelation to me that all is possible if one has determination and courage to face it and a strong will to overcome all. Her faith in her divine and above all herself speaks volumes of her. I at times feel that she's made of steel, but yes, on the other side, she has a compassionate heart which beats for all and has love for all. She's just unique. She's just God given to us. I'm so thankful for that. As for the books that we read, they are a powerhouse in themselves. So much of learning to understand and imbibe. Few days back, I chanced to read a quote by Isaac Newton. To myself, I'm only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. So well resonates, so well profound. Since I'm fond of reading, I do read often, but it was good enough, but was mere going through them, enjoying it while it was, but not going to the extent of what the author really wanted to convey. I was like a child playing on the beach, not realizing that there lies an ocean of knowledge waiting to be discovered. If read with right understanding, it can empower all at all levels, nourishing and expanding our horizons with our inner growth. Luke Cotino's weight pill can heal you at physical level. The greatest secret, your mental and spiritual level, connecting us to the energy fields of our mind and thoughts and its impact on our life. Creative visualization is a treasure, making us realize that your imagination has all the power to make your life abundant with health, wealth, and all your burning desires. Magic unfolds simple values of gratitude, blessings, forgiveness, and much more to bring magic into your life. Power is the Shakti of love, which, if practiced in all walks of life, can make you Mahashakti, the blessed one. Secrets of ages are revealed in secret that has transformed great lives to reach heights beyond measure. Mirror work gives you a sweet peek into the beauty of God's most beautiful creation. That's you, me, all of us. That's the I within me. You know you have a friend for life in the mirror, and heart thought in the mirror. And heart thoughts affirm all the positivity to bring abundance that universe is showering on us. I was truly soaked in the shower of knowledge, which brought a great shift in my life. I became calmer, a grounded person, taking things as they come, and be in a happy zone all the time. The turbulence within me was like a calm sea, serene and cool. I started accepting people as they are, without judgment, realizing that each one is on their own journey, their own self to decide their right and wrong. I am now more of an observer, though the woman in me, at times with the warm heart, and the mother in me comes to the fore. But at once I know that I have to be aware, let go. I have also started living in the now, enjoying every happy moment of my life. They are so precious now. My sessions, the energy of my mentor, oh, it's electrifying. Keeps me in the high spirits all the time. Soulful voice of Prachi during meditation is like my heart's calling, my soul's calling, unifying me to my divine. Prachi, I'm so grateful for this. I'm really grateful. You touch my heart every time we are in meditation. Really grateful from the heart. Prachi, I'm so grateful for all that you have given me in this journey. Words fall short. I can only say that I bless you bucketfuls with love, and more love. And as you expand our hearts every day and fill us with so much love, I wish your life too filled with love, and abundant blessings, always. May you live 121 years and fulfill your mission of empowering lives, making a difference. World needs it. Seeing your holistic university, if I can say, enlightening and illuminating students from all over the world, bringing abundant wealth in their lives. And yes, most importantly, I was so grateful for giving me my Sangamitras, my most dear ones, who are so close to my heart. I love them. They are a family to me. This Sangha is a family to me. And I bless everyone buckets full. To all, I can just say, be a part of this magnificent, life-changing journey. You will bless every minute being here. आम का स्वाद चखोगे तभी तो मिठास उसकी जानोगे. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I have no words. You're a person who's got oceans of love for all of us. And we are so grateful to have you in our life. And I'm so happy that you're in our next life, in our next series as well. You have filled us with oceans and buckets of blessings and love. And thank you for guiding your light and sharing your light. Thank you so much.
Always there. But love everyone.
Yes,
So
we
blessed.
feel it. All of us feel it. You never miss a single message. You always compliment all of us, be it our children, be it us. So thank you so much for being.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And Pratima, you've given me a cue today. So thank you for that. You gave me a cue that holistic university. So yes,
Yes,
inshallah, one day we
yes.
should have the holistic university. It's called the one-to-one world. I'm very clear about that. So the one world. And yes, we shall have it where we teach spirituality along with love and gratitude and along with curriculum. So yes, dreams will unfold. So thank you so much for the naming ceremony. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining here. Anybody wants to share something, you can share. Otherwise, we'll see each other tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. And we shall be taking up Love Your Body, I think, day after. Tomorrow is the 10th. Tomorrow, I'm starting my magic book at 6:30 sharp. 6:25, we log off from here. We start that new session. It's a new link. I will be sharing my Telegram. Shelly, please don't share my number with your friends and loved ones. No, I don't want to have messages from them. I don't even know them. Yeah, she said that Shelly Bhabi gave me the number, something she mentioned. I don't want to get any messages from anyone. I will be sharing it on all the groups possible, the link. Only 100 people can join, not more than that. How many ever join? It's okay. It's going to be on live later on YouTube. So the idea is to just read it together as a sangha, half an hour crisp reading. So Rupal has very beautifully lent her voice, a magical voice for reading it, and I shall explain very simply, sweetly. So yeah, no assignments, nothing for it, just magic book reading. There's absolutely no MIS. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. And I again want to repeat. So the ones who want to join, you have three options: 3121 for only academic study offline, 5121 for academic study offline with the 5 journals, 7121 for being on the journey with us in the live sessions. You can choose any. Believe me, even offline will be as wonderful because I really want to work with the new people. So if allow me to work with the new, people who've joined us already, very welcome. And of course, there are people who've not opted to have journals. This will not be allowed for anybody. So don't even come up. We have had 5 members already, Sangha, who's not paid for journals. I don't believe in an energy. If you don't want the journals, you can definitely go on an offline session. The journey will continue. So don't tell me it's not about greed. I don't have any greed. I'm all about love. The money is going in the trust. So if you can't afford the journals, you don't want the journals, please don't have them, but go on the offline program. This will 7121 will be the journey for all of us with the 5 journals. And that's as clear as that. So more power to everyone. Nobody's been said a no to, but those who are calling me up, let me decide if you are eligible for coming in the batch 2. And even for certification ceremony, those who've graduated with my standards will get a certification ceremony. Those who haven't will get an appreciation certificate. So people whose attendance has been bad, even anything below 15 members, 15 attendances has dipped for me because 1-to-1 days. So for me 10 is a cutoff. So I think anybody below 10 will probably have certificate of merit, and below 15 will have certificate of appreciation, or maybe below 18 or something. We'll see. So I'm very clear. I'm not giving certificate to everyone for being excellent. Winners will only be the top people who've been there, cameras on, been there, life in the energy. Everyone gets a certificate, but levels change. So I'm very clear on that because I'm working with each one of you. So your attendance and your reflections it really matters. And for people who've joined Nitya Shanti, thank you for joining him. It's wonderful. But if you give Nitya priority on Wednesday morning and say I'll log off at 6 o'clock, your attendance will be marked half absent. So it's very clear you're not here in just a session. I'm here working with you. And today, ma'am has told me it's a holistic university. So be it. The universal knowledge is coming our way. So if it is that, let's call ourselves that. So you have to have assignments, you have to have your credibility. And Nitya sessions are available offline. You can hear them. So don't have that as a plan B. You want to go for it? Go for it. Yaha, you'll be marked half absent. I love Nitya. I'm the one who's introduced you, but I know my priorities. I listen to him offline. I join his session at 6:30. That's when I join. Wednesdays, I will not join now even till 7 o'clock because I will have my magic session. It's okay. Embrace it. So you see where your mind is. If it's a conflict of mind, you decide what you want to do. Very simply. You may call me strict, you may call me whatever. Ultimately, I know my thing works. All of your testimonials are mindful of that, my strictness works. So it's okay for me to be that strict person. That's who I am. Take me or leave me because I'm not changing because I love myself. So thank you so much. I'll see each one of you tomorrow morning at 5. Lots of love, light, and abundance. Healing blessings your way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Muskan, for a magical morning. And thank you, Amrita, for all the backhand work. Thank you, Ritesh, sir. Thank you, Sanjay, sir. You're truly the backbone. And thank you, Shweta, ma'am, for always having our